Good morning and welcome back to Newsroom. I'm Brianna Keeler in today for Carol Costello, and topping this half hour, a controversy at one of the nation's largest university systems. While UCLA students are in their dorms cooking cheap ramen on contraband hot plates, a new report from the Center for Investigative Reporting, which is a nonprofit news organization based in California, it shows the school's deans are living it up, spending millions of dollars on luxury hotel rooms and first-class flights, all because of a loophole in the school's travel policy. According to the report, one of the biggest offenders is Judy Olian. She is the dean of UCLA's business school, and from 2008 to 2012, the report says that Olian spent $647,000 on first-class flights and posh hotel rooms, among other travel expenses, more than $12,000 on just one flight from LA headed to Washington and then on to Asia. And the report says that, like many of the school's deans, she has a doctor's note that says she cannot fly coach due to a medical condition, despite the fact that she did do a strenuous 56-mile biking leg of a triathlon and has described herself as a cardio junkie. So to discuss this, I am joined now by John Giannino. He is the president of the Undergraduate Students Association at UCLA. And John, I will tell you that we reached out to several UCLA officials who did not respond, and we did not get any interviews. They declined our request for interviews with any of the folks involved in this. What did you think of the findings of this report?
Great. I want to first thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm really here to give the student perspective. And first, I really want to say that I think a lot of students were really shocked and disappointed. We were especially confused, however, when it comes to the lack of accountability, especially at a time, to be quite frank, when the cost of attending UCLA is so high.
So talk about that a little bit, because you ran for student body president and college affordability was actually part of your platform. Just explain to our viewers, I mean, I am a graduate of the UC system, so I know, and I'm from California, I know what's been going on there in recent years with college tuition, but a lot of our viewers may not be familiar with the tuition situation there. Why is this such a big issue in recent years?
Right. So, over the past decade, state disinvestment from higher education, and the UC especially, has really put a burden on students, and we've seen continuous fee increases. So, to hear that we might be having administrators not being fiscally responsible at a time when tuition has skyrocketed, when student services have been cut, when student loan debt has exceeded $1 trillion across the nation, is really disappointing. Fiscal responsibility is so important at this time, and I don't believe any administrator should be exempt from being fiscally responsible.
So certainly, just to look at the numbers in terms of the tuition jump, from 2008, which is when this report looks at expenses, tuition has jumped 70%. Obviously, there have been some economic woes in California. You certainly had a bad economy, and all of that trickled down to students. How are students handling this, the tuition hikes? What do they need to do to get by when you're looking at, for undergrads, all the costs associated with tuition and living expenses topping out at over 30 grand a year?
Right. Since so many students are having to take on multiple jobs, taking on multiple loans just to afford the cost of tuition. And on top of that, we have the cost of living in Los Angeles, which is very high as well. And we don't want to devalue the work that these deans and administrators have done. I think fundraising and development is so important to UCLA. And the chancellor and the university has done a great job at fundraising. However, we don't believe that provides an excuse to take advantage of loopholes or to have excessive spending habits.
And I think also one of the interesting things is when you compare, not to just pinpoint this one woman, although she kind of stands out, the dean of the business school, she sort of stands out because of her exorbitant costs. When you compare her to, say, UC Berkeley's person who is in the same position, her costs are 7 times that of his. And we reached out to the university. This is what the communications department told us. They said travel by UCLA leadership was consistent with that of deans at most of our peer institutions, though UCLA has seen a more significant return on its investment than many of those other universities. In fact, UCLA's stature in respected global university rankings rose even as state support declined dramatically. They went on to add that the school raised $3 billion during that time, and you talked about that, John. Dean Olian in particular raised $118 million. UCLA here justifying the expenses, certainly not apologizing for some of these things that have upset you and I'm assuming other students. How do you want things to change?
Right. So I definitely think that we need to reevaluate the policy and we need to implement some kind of mechanism to be able to hold administrators accountable, to make sure that they're not wastefully spending, especially when it comes to tuition costs. We as students don't want to hear that our tuition is rising so that we can, support excessive spending, especially as it relates to travel and entertainment.
And I suspect, John, perhaps your agenda for the school year is now upon you even before you start school there at UCLA. John Giannino, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.